Okay, just a few more seconds there to shove some food in my mouth. Hello, everyone. Blah. So, I'm trying to stream more often, and I'm also trying to worry a lot less about what I think people are actually going to want to watch, and I'm just going to play what I want to play, honestly. I've been wanting to get back into Satisfactory, especially because they announced that they're going to be going into 1.0. They're going to be leaving early access at some point this year. They didn't give a specific time, but I really like the problem solving and the customization and everything in this game. So I'm gonna have all of my neuroses on display here. I'm gonna be starting a brand new game. Let's go with Cyber Spaghetti. So normally the starting area I go to is the Northern Forest. So there's one specific area that I like to go to because it has quite a bit of rich nodes next to it. I don't think I'm going to do any of the advanced settings. So the creatures are all going to be on default, which means that many of them will be hostile as soon as you get close. Yeah, and I'll do the onboarding process. I like I want to do the onboarding process because then it actually shows the the actual drop ship. Case in point.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Not sure why it's a little glitchy right there.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant. Note, objective-based introduction initial. All important Fixit data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
Okay. So, from this
Second
starting
objective,
location...
please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone.
That's going to be important.
Note: according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
So it should be northwest of...
Third
where we
objective,
drop.
please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
Okay.
Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Okay, that's where I'm heading. So previously when I was playing this, I was playing with the creatures on retaliate mode. So as long as you didn't attack them, they wouldn't attack you. But now I'm playing it on default, which means that a lot of the creatures, if you get close to them, they'll start attacking you. So it's those, if you look at the top of the screen, those are iron nodes that I'm scanning for. And the ones that I'm heading for is limestone. That area that I'm heading towards is very... Oh, gas bag. Is very rich in iron. The reason why I always start in this same location is because it's a wide open area. It has 3 pure iron nodes, 1 pure limestone node, I think 2 pure copper nodes, and I think 2 pure quartz nodes, all nearby. And it's kind of protected by these little walls and everything over here. So there's a hog over here. Arm still hurts a little bit. Hey, Hoggo. I'm gonna poke you. I mean, this should be still on... Oh, it's still on retaliate. Oh, because I didn't apply it. See? I missed. Bastard. That's the problem with the Xeno Zapper before you upgrade it. It has a very poor range. Eat it.
The remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Which is something I have not unlocked yet.
Fourth objective, build the hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure
Yes.
to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
That's nice. Shut up. Oh, yeah, so these 3 iron nodes here are all pure iron nodes. Oh. Yes, I will stab that rock. Repeatedly. Oh, and also I will gather all the leaves. So this is actually, I think, something that they added in update 8 was you can just hold E now and it'll just automatically pick up leaves and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier to clear out areas like this. Because I don't want plants growing in my my factories. So how are you doing today, Jess? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to probably dying a lot on Monday. It was a lot of fun playing Lethal Company this past week. I'm looking forward to playing some more of it. Yes, option 3, making dessert. Nice. Alright. This general area is cleared off. That's the right button. For us, that's not just half the fun, that's most of the fun. So another cool feature that they added in the most recent update was the fact that you can actually lock the hologram now. So like this isn't built yet. I'm just looking at trying to place it and everything. And yeah, they made it so that you can actually look around it, like see where it is and everything. You can even nudge it now. Get just the right placement that you want.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Well, it depends on what you consider to be hard. There's a lot of like it's all about trying to figure out how to automate things. So that's the whole point of the game, is just automation, trying to figure out how to basically how to make it so you don't have to do what I'm doing right now, which in a little bit I will show how much of that is done. But first you have to start off, this is called onboarding, this whole section that I'm doing right now, and it just gives you the basics of, okay, you need to take ore, you make the ore into ingots, you turn the ingots into plates and rods and so on and so forth. It starts you off pretty slowly, pretty easily, and then eventually you start ramping up to the point where you're making things called was it nuclear spaghetti, I think, is something that they, like, one of the high-end items you have to make, stuff like that. What's making noise and why? Okay, so I just took a bunch of iron ore that I collected, turned it to iron ingots. Now I can turn those iron ingots into iron rods. So it's kind of funny when they first released this game in early access, which it's still in early access. One of the reasons why I wanted to play it in general is because it's actually going to be leaving early access later this year. For that whole process of crafting things at the craft bench, you had to hold the button down. They have since made it so that now you just press the space bar once
building,
and it just
workshop,
does it automatically.
Equipment,
as long as you're
portable
looking at
miner, inventory, additional slots, hub feature, personal storage.
Okay. So
6th objective, complete hub upgrade 2. Note, portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
I need to gather a little bit more iron. like even this process, it used to be that you had to hold the button down in order to continue mining stuff manually. They have since made it so you just press it once, and as long as you're still looking at it, it does it automatically, which is, I just found out about that earlier in the week. So gather a little bit of iron ore, turn that into ingots, turn the ingots into plates, and then I can make an equipment workshop where I can make portable miners, which make this process a little bit easier. I gotta check somewhere to see if someone's turned that sound into a remix. Just the sound of the Pioneer stabbing rocks. See if someone's turned that into some kind of beat for a remix. I think that'd be hilarious. You have a musical background. You could hear the beat, right? Just a... It's very rhythmic. It should be put to music. Sure. All right. So, one thing I am absolutely terrible with pronouncing people's names. So, is it Hafista? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, this whole part right now is probably going to be the most. Hopefully, this is just the most boring part. But again, this is going to be like fully displaying my neuroses, because I build things in specific ways that are probably not necessarily optimized. Hephaestus. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can work with that. Let's go right there. Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, wow. I can actually make a bunch of these already. Let's start with 10. Actually, you know what? Let's go with let's just make all of them. I mean, I'm going to use them. So yeah, I mentioned before earlier in the stream the reason why I picked this location. The map is fixed. For people who don't know about Satisfactory, the map is fixed. It's always the same. So I always go to this same location on the map because it has a lot of pure resource nodes. Which there are 3 different qualities for resource nodes. There's poor, normal, and pure. Pure resource nodes gives you a lot more resources per gathering, I guess. So right now, by putting these down on here, they actually gather very quickly. So, oh. Gather some ore from that. Bring that back over here. Turn those into ingots because I need some more rods. Actually, I should probably check to see what I'm supposed to be doing here. I need more rods. So let's throw some plates in there. For me, no, it's not. Like, I almost always, when I do a portable miner swarm, basically, I almost always put like 5 per node. Hopefully I won't be using, like, normally I stick with the manual stuff for probably far too long. So I'm going to, all of my neuroses are going to be on display here. So I'm going to try to get up to miners and constructors and stuff like that relatively quickly, so that way I can do stuff while those are going. Yeah, I normally will go through the entire onboarding process just manually, and it takes me like 2 hours, which is way too long. But part of this is also just an experiment, a practice, just a mental exercise for myself. Because
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Burner.
Cool.
Scanner Feature Copper. New buildings and recipes,
there's no reason
which
for me
can
to
be
worry
found
about
in
it
the
because
build
I can just
menu and
dismantle
craft
stuff and
bench,
get
respectively.
full resources back.
Seventh objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note. Connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note. Buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set.
That's nice. Shut up.
Advice. Automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Okay, select that. Rods. So now I need to get copper. So like all 5 of these portable miners are already full of iron ore. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I always get so much in my head of, it's like I'm a perfectionist, so like to my detriment. And again, this is just kind of an experiment for me trying to like get out of that headspace. Like me even just streaming this game is an experiment of me getting out of that headspace. Oh. So, yeah, this is, again, one of the reasons why I like this location. Because there's so many, like, early pure resource nodes. So, and there's actually another pure copper node up on that ridge, too. But yeah, I'm just trying to get out of my own head, basically, and just play the game. And I'm trying to worry less about content and more about just pushing the button, playing the games, getting the screen going. The problem I have so often is I worry about trying to make content that I think people want to see instead of making content that I'll enjoy. And that's part of the reason why I don't stream as often as I want. I'm trying to get out of that mindset, though, and I've been wanting to play Satisfactory for a while. I don't know how many people actually want to watch it, but I'm going to stream it anyway. Whoever wants to watch can. Either way, I'm playing a game that I actually want to play. So, that is the goal. Alright, some wire. Okay. Conveyor belts and inventory slots. Okay, stop.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Feature Limestone. new buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 8th objective. Complete hub upgrade 4. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
Okay, so I have 5 portable miners over there, another 5 collecting copper over there, and again, the reason why I like this location is there's a pure limestone node up here, as long as I don't fall off the edge. Why is the music so ominous right now? Am I being excessive with my portable miners? Probably. But in the, yeah, I know there's 2 more quartz nodes over there. Ultimately, my goal, one of the things I want to do is, there's 2 pure quartz nodes over there. I want to try to kind of connect these 2 areas together. And what I've been doing is I've been using quartz crystals, the actual like refined quartz crystals, and putting them into the awesome sink. And that's actually like how many you can make, how much they're worth. It's actually a pretty good early game way of getting. There's a sulfur. That's a pretty good way of getting awesome tickets. Let's get this random sauce.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals.
That's nice.
It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Okay, so we need that. Let's go over here and get this copper. Yeah, again, this is the main reason why, and also the fact that it's pretty open area. So I try to build a base that is able to be expanded pretty easily. So I try to build everything from like the center location. I prefer kind of like a mall idea, where I have all the resources I need to build stuff in one central location, and then I try to build my factory like one step out, so that every time I need to add a new resource or a new product, I'm adding it to the outside of what's already existing, so that way I can keep on expanding it however far I want. That's the goal, at least. Unfortunately, I've never really gotten that far. Like I've gotten to like I think the fuel power plants, like that range or so. But not much further. Yeah, because you got this whole big wide open. Like once you go, I try to go above these. Hey, Mare. Oh yeah, I try to go above these areas quite a bit, so that way I can just kind of expand out without having to hit any cliff sides. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of foundations. Oh. So the limestone over here should be... Oh, man. Yeah, that's... Wow. 38,000 foundations. Yeah, that's... It always kind of surprises me how big many other people I've seen play this game, how big their bases are. It's like literally almost like one side of the map to the other, and it's like I've never gotten anything remotely that big. Oh, my inventory is full. All right, now we get to suffer through the boring part of this, which is me manually turning ore into ingots. Because do I have a refinery yet? I do have a smelter. Do I want to set that up? Well, I'm going to have to manually do stuff anyway. Oh, right. My inventory is full. Let's dump some stuff in here. We'll turn that into biomass later. We can't do anything with the sulfur yet because we have to get the MAM. What? Oh, it's not so much avert your eyes while I'm doing this. It's going to be a bit because I have 500 ore. Oh, I mean, the one cool thing about this is gives me a chance to talk. But yeah, I've never made a base that massive before. Like I'm pretty conservative in how big of a base I make. Yeah, but some of the bases I've seen are just absolutely ridiculous in size. It's just impressive. I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Minecraft or Ark, or a lot of open world survival games. It's just Valheim, those kinds of games. It's just impressive the kind of things that people can come up with. I have not played Timberborn yet. I've seen it. I think I'm trying to remember if I think it was on Game Pass. I think it was on Game Pass. I think I tried it briefly. It's just the biggest problem is I have a gaming podcast, and where we talk about a different game each week, and so I frequently get pulled in a bunch of different directions. It's like, if you look at my Steam library, any games that have over about 100 hours are games that I really dedicated a lot of time to. That's usually my my kind of dividing line is 100 hours means it's a game I really enjoyed, and I only have maybe my entire library like less than 10 games that have 100 hours in or more. I think Satisfactory is one of them. Which is interesting because I'm really not a huge fan of open world games. I enjoy Satisfactory though, and to a lesser degree Pal World, because of the fact that they have these logic puzzles of like automating stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's basically how I usually feel. I need to get in the habit of actually reading people's chats in here, just in case they don't actually look at the chats in pods and stuff. But I see people with giant map spanning colonies, but I get to a point with about 30 to 40 beavers that is stable and can survive any drought, and I'm like, okay, now what? That's almost the exact same thing that I get to in a lot of open world games in general, where it's like Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, all of these big open world games, where all the game asks of you to do is go out and do what you want, and my response is why? I definitely have a mindset more of give me a goal, give me something to strive for. I actually prefer more linear games in general, because I like to know where I'm going, which is one of the reasons why I've stopped and started Satisfactory so often. See, the thing is, it's not just I need to come and play Minecraft with you more often. I need to play Minecraft at all. Oh, I mean, the last time I played Minecraft was before it was bought by Microsoft. Uh, so gives you an idea how long ago it was. But I mean, yeah, that's again part of the thing with me is I like to have a goal. I like to have direction. Oh, when it's I I I was there when you opened it, Mare. I was there when you opened up the server. Uh, I know it's open. Oh, but yeah, I get to the point where it's like, okay, why should I do this stuff? Oh, because I even in games like this, I'm very utilitarian. I'm very much. I'm not an interior designer. My wife is the one who is the interior designer for the house and everything. She's does great work with the gardens outside and everything. Like if it was me, I would have just white walls and the games and stuff on my background are less of a decoration, more of just that's where I store my games. Uh, so yeah, and that's just me. But I again, this also is part of me trying to step out of my comfort zone, actually try to do uh, some more aesthetic stuff and just get used to this kind of stuff. With Satisfactory and to a lesser degree Pal World, it does capture my attention more than a lot of other open world games because of kind of the logic puzzle of how do I make this thing do what I want it to do. I like trying to figure that out to a certain degree, but then oftentimes I overthink it and end up kind of falling off for a while. But I wanted to get back into Satisfactory, especially because they're going to be releasing their full release 1.0 sometime this year. So I'm looking forward to that because there's features in 1.0 that they have not even hinted at in the latest in the early access. So like I think one of the things that they were talking about is there's actually supposed to be a narrative in the game, which right now there isn't. There isn't really a narrative. Your only real goals are to craft stuff for what's called Project Assembly. So that's really the only driving force in the game. Yeah, that's the storyline is actually something I'm really looking forward to because I like the gameplay, but again, like I was just saying, I like having that direction as well because I'm very bad at self-directing, especially in games like this where it's like just I'm reminded of this one episode of what was it, Malcolm in the Middle, where the dad, I don't know what his name is. I've never actually watched Malcolm in the Middle, but I've seen the meme of it, where the dad is like he's trying to fix one thing, so he like goes to get a screwdriver, but the drawer that the screwdriver was in was loose, so he has to find something else to fix the screwdriver, but in the process he realizes he has to go to the store to get what he needs to fix that thing. Yeah. And then the car isn't working right. So like an hour later, his wife comes in. He's like got the engine dropped out of his car because he's trying to fix it. It's like that's how I am in this game. It's like which is why I get so sidetracked with and don't accomplish the goal I'm actually trying to do. So it's just that's also just how my brain works in general. I don't have a train of thought. I have a drunken unicycle or a drunken clown on a unicycle of thought. And he just kind of tangents and meanders around, and when he falls over, that's the point where I stop and ask myself, how did I get here? You might be able to tell just from this short conversation that that's how my brain works. But, good. I'm not the only one. Yeah. I mean, that's probably why we're so good at playing games together. 'Cause- well, yeah, probably. So we're just, yeah, brains all over the place. Phrasing, sorry. Uh, it's still okay. Speaking of us playing Lethal Company on Monday, I still think it was so hilarious how I jumped off the edge, like knowing I was going to jump to my death, and you, without even looking, just followed me. I still think that is hilarious. uh, I think I've in past. Yeah. I have to have goals, but I find Satisfactory hard to get into because I have no goals in it. Oh, again, that's kind of the same thing for me as well. I don't think I've gotten to aluminum yet in my playthroughs. I think I get to like on the verge of steel, or right around steel production, and then just like trying to wrap my head around. It's like, okay, because trying to figure out what system I want to try. Like I want to try to do a manifold system where you're just, as long as your production of the ore and ingots exceeds what's going out of it, the whole system will remain full. You don't need to like do specific splitters or anything like that to direct material in any specific location. Verge of Steel was my favorite heavy metal band in college. Nice. That does sound like that does sound like a band name. Verge of Steel. Oh, but yeah, I get to that point and like, oh, yeah, I need to just kind of push through it, and because again, especially up until like I'm again what I was saying before about trying to just get out of my own headspace where things don't have to be perfect and I can rebuild it however I want. I get to that point as like trying to find the perfect integration of all the different elements together and everything, and just kind of, I'm the kind of person who will get graph paper and actually like graph out my factory, trying to figure out every detail before I even get back into the game, which I need to just get into it and just make a mess, work on it, figure out what works, how to make it better, make it cleaner, make this whole process. That's what I'm trying to do. It's not easy though. So I'm hoping once we're done getting all these ingots that hopefully I won't have to worry about that for a little while. Although I still need to get concrete. So I'll have to go back to the limestone deposit and pick up more limestone to make the concrete. But hopefully this is about the most boring the game will get. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it gets more exciting after this, because like I said, I'm really going to try to get to miners and forges and constructors and everything. I'm going to try to get to that sooner than I normally do. And also, like, I was playing this earlier in the week, and just making solid biomass takes forever. It's ridiculous how much. Yeah, exactly. The game actually encourages that sort of experimentation because of the no loss of materials. Exactly. But it's not the game's fault. It's my own brain's fault. So, yeah, spent hundreds of hours just trying things out. Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing is, you can start off, like, I keep on getting bogged down. It's like, well, I keep on thinking to myself, I don't want to start off this process because I'm later going to replace it with a better process. But so I end up like doing things in a slower way, trying to get to the later process. When it's like this game specifically designs it so you can start with something that's not the most efficient, just work with that, and then once you're ready to move on, you can tear the whole thing out and rebuild something different. They specifically make it that way. but it's just my own brain won't let me think that way most of the time. So, again, just trying to practice. That is also true, yes. He says, unironically, while handcrafting hundreds of ingots. Yes, that is also true. But I'm hoping that once I handcraft all of these, you know what? I need to get some concrete, and then I can at least get to the next phase, which I can make smelters. I can make the I can't make the miners yet. Once I get the miners, I think I'll start just throwing up some just single line production. Yeah, I made the ingots, didn't make the actual products. Cool. I can brain the goodest. I need 75 of these. I mean, I'm just glad the fact that they made it so that you don't have to hold the button down anymore. Like, all you need to do is hover over it, hit spacebar, and it does it automatically now. As long as you're looking at it. Make a couple extras just for the hell of it. That's good. And cables. Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, that's what I do as well. I'm, again, trying not to, but... I mean, you're not wasting fuel, really. I mean, just in, like, clearing out the small area around where I have my base, I was literally getting thousands of biofuel. Yeah. There's, like I said... Just in this small area around here, there's so many trees. Once you get the chainsaw, which is usually one of like the first or second thing I try to get specifically to clear out the base. Once you get the chainsaw, you're not going to be having any shortage of biofuel. Okay, now I need rods.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
Yeah. And then even later on, once you're past biofuel, you can get, once you start getting the oil and that kind of production. That's cool. Oh, I just appreciate the fact that you're in the chat, Mayor. I really do appreciate it. Oh, every little bit helps. Okay, can I make...
Congratulations, you have unlocked
Yes, okay.
building, miner Mark 1. Building, storage container. Hub feature, additional biomass burner.
Okay.
10th objective, complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Awesome. So let's get... see what we need for 3 miners. Actually, let's go 4 miners. Let's do 1 for plate, 1 for rods, 1 for wire, 1 for concrete constructors. We'll need 3 of those, 3 smelters for 2 for iron, 1 for copper to turn those into ingots. What else do I need for... I need a bunch of stuff for that. So this is the opportunity to like start getting this stuff down. I need a lot of stuff though. Okay, so I need... let's go ahead and actually let's just pick up the miners. Okay, so I have portable miners I need. I'm actually kind of surprised I only need 40 iron plates for this whole thing. Although I need reinforced iron plates. Which means I need screws. Well, let's make a bunch of iron plates. Let's start with that. Need to make a bunch of iron rods for the screws. There. I need 8 reinforced iron plates. There's 8. Why is this so small? Let's make that bigger. There we go. Okay. Let's make the iron plates. Reinforced iron plates. I'm going to need conveyor belts and storage containers as well. Okay. So I need, just to finish these off, iron plates. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm going to need a bunch of iron plates. I think a bunch of rods for conveyor belts. Okay. Need a bunch of copper, a couple of wire. Okay. Now we need concrete. So let's head up to limestone. Okay. Yeah, built you just the plates. Whee! I have space for these. That's gonna slightly hurt. I keep on forgetting that if you jump off of there, that it hurts a little bit. My cat is laying on the floor next to me, trying to act cute. Okay. Inventory. Why you be full of stuff? I can put one of the portable miners away. Oh, I need cable. I need those cables, apparently. Oh, you are right. Thank you. That is actually very helpful. Let's go ahead and throw one of them. I only need 4 of them. Okay, so I should have everything I need for the miners, the constructors, the smelters. So let's go ahead and actually do some stuff. Yeah, That's another feature that they more recently. Oh, I think that was actually 2 updates ago. Okay, and then to a smelter. To constructor. So that's going to be iron ingots. And we'll turn this one into plates. Need conveyor belt. There to there. Ah, that is not where I wanted. There. And what do I need? I forgot to... What do I need for these? Okay. Not much. Just quick and dirty. Single production. Hey, Silo. Okay. So that's going to be my plate production line. Clear out this area. This will over here will be my rod production line. I'm going to make another just kind of miscellaneous production line for biomass. Yeah, I've never gotten to nuclear pasta. I've gotten up to, like, steel. That's about it so far. Oh, I mean, in past games, I've gotten to that point. Actually, I could probably just... No, it's to the other side. Yeah, if you've gotten that far, you've definitely gotten much further than me. I don't know if it'll reach that far up. So instead... we're going to have it this way. Again, quick and dirty. I didn't. What does it mean to sample buildings? I don't know what it means to sample a building. Huh. I did not know that. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay. So I need... Let's go over here. Do I have space? No, not at all. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Cool. Let's go ahead and dump that stuff for now. Some ores. No, I don't need the limestone in there either. I'll have to build some biomass burners as well. I do think links are blocked currently. I think. Can't afford it. I need more plates. Do not want to go off that way. Okay, let's get these two up and running. Which means I need to get some wire. Yeah, I know I can do all the planning. Yeah, I know I can do all that stuff as well. Part of me does kind of like just trying to figure it out to a certain degree. Those out. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, so how much power will these potentially use? Let's grab some of this. What this is making. Rods. And let's see if everything explodes. 26 capacity consuming, or 40 capacity consuming max 26. So good there. Didn't know that. Oh, use those instead. That's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's broken. Gather up is all this stuff. really liked a lot of the quality of life changes they've made in the last few updates. Like, just being able to hold the E button down and gather up everything in sight. I like that. It makes things like what I'm doing right now a lot easier to do. That's good that that is... Ow. I didn't realize that flower petals are consumed so much slower than leaves. Wow. I didn't know that. Hey, it's an alien world, okay? Physics don't need to make sense. What else was I? Oh, I was doing this too. Alright, let's get... Oh, I need plates. There we go. Okay, yeah, I need plates to make... conveyor belt. How far can I go? Barely that far. Actually, let's make... That's right, I don't need a foundry, I need just the constructor. Okay, now I need the plate, or the conveyor belt. Not to fall off the edge. Now I need a container. I need power now as well. That's overfilled right now. And this is why I refer to this world as Cyber Spaghetti. Because things are just gonna be crazy. Okay. What do we need for this? Oh, that is good to know. Rods, plates, wire. Okay. So I think I'm just going to throw biomass burner. Biomass burner again. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Those are all valid points. Okay, so I should actually probably have enough of these already. I'm just gonna manually make the wire and the concrete right now, because I want to get up to I need to get up to biomass burners, so I can have some more power. Okay, that's enough concrete for now. Let's make some wires. Wires, thankfully, are pretty quick. So now I got
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Space Elevator, Building Biomass Burner, Part Biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
So I think that tree
Additional
causes
knowledge.
this
The hub terminal
effect.
has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Okay. Usually what I end up doing first is obstacle clearing. That's usually one of the first things I do so I can get the solid biofuel. So let's... Yeah, the thing is, like, I get that visual glitch when I go into that location specifically. Like, I've done it another time where I've come a little bit further away from that tree and have not gotten the glitch. But, oh yeah, it's weird. Wee. Really? Oh. Okay. What do I need for biomass? I still got a bunch of copper. Okay, so biomass burner. And then I also need to go over to the copper node and construct my stuff over there as well. need concrete. And then I need to make another constructor. Actually, yeah, I need to make another constructor line that converts leaves into biomass. So it'd actually be two constructors, one to turn leaves into biomass, one to turn biomass into solid biomass. So if I can automate that, that'll help out a lot too. And that's another just quick and dirty line. Unfortunately, I don't have mergers. Yeah. If I got that, then I could have two containers, one with leaves, one with wood. Have those go to a constructor, each go to a constructor, then have those merged together from biomass going to another constructor for solid biomass. Alright, so I got my concrete. Now I need cable. Once I get these, like these 4 things running, it'll make a lot of things easier. I've literally have never used the hotbar. I know it's again just like one of my neuroses or something, but yeah, I've never used the hotbar. I like barely even acknowledge its existence. I know it's there. I've never touched it in all the time I've played. Let's put that in there. Okay, so now I should be getting concrete. Oh, I need to set that. Okay, so that'll be making concrete. We have rods in here. Plates in here. I can start. Gather up. Do I have enough space? Okay. Yeah, I know you can get a ton of these hot bars. I've never used them. I can't even tell you why I've never used them. I don't like those noises. To a smelter. I need wire. I need wire to make the factory that makes wire. I'm sure it's some kind of OSHA violation jumping over the conveyor belts like that, but I do anyway. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, coincidentally, like I was mentioning with Jess, us playing Lethal Company, Yeah, I don't think it had space OSHA in that. Okay. Smelter. It's smelting time. That was terrible. I apologize. And then to a constructor. Yeah, I think it actually says some kind of message if you do something like that. Dang it. Oh, I need plates. Fortunately enough, I have a machine making plates now, so I don't have to make them myself. Let's make a storage box. Because I can. Okay, let's make another biomass burner over here. Let's have just... I need rod. Alright, Jess. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Fortunately, I have this making rods now. Cool. Okay. Another thing that would be really nice to get is the production display, so I can underclock things. Save on power. Wire. Copper ingots. Need. There. Okay. Or some thing? I don't have a whole lot of stuff. Let's see if there's more flower petals over here I can use. Again, I'm surprised how well those burn. Okay, we got some flower petals over here. I'm gonna make another separate. Separate single production line for solid biomass. But just getting some kind of automated production on these like 4 things would be very helpful. Wire going, and then I'll probably just manually make cables and screws. Do you mind? Because apparently I can't hit them. Yeah, that's true. The birds don't do anything. Just my base. Oh. Just gonna convert all of these to wire. Currently that's all copper can be used for anyway. Okay, so I got plates, rods, concrete, and copper wire being produced right now. That's a good baseline for now. Oh, now that I have those in production, I gotta get a biomass production and going too. And once I get biomass production going, that'll help out a lot with keeping everything fueled up. So this is the milestone that gets me the... I'm only hand crafting cables and screws now. I have production lines for plates, for rods, concrete, and copper wire. So I'm much better off. I still need to make, like I said, I'm just like mentally trying to piece together what process I want to go through. I still have to make a biomass production line. Now that I actually have biomass, and once I get this completed, this milestone completed, it gets me solid biomass and the chainsaw. So now I can start clear cutting the area around me and really ramping up the biomass production. So that'll cover my fuel for quite a while. I just need the 500 screws for this. I swear, someone needs to just take a bunch of the sounds from this game, like the sound of crafting, the sound of getting the material from the nodes by hand, and turn it into some kind of music. Okay.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
So reinforced iron plates. Cool, I have enough in here already. Let's make that. And I gotta make a bunch of screws still. And then I can get a chainsaw. Okay, so after I get this, I need to make my biomass fuel, solid biomass fuel line. Well, I got rods in production now. Probably dump these dump these off for now. Okay, so now I got my chainsaw. I gotta wait for that to come back. Another minute, 10 seconds. Okay. So let's start clearing out this area. This is where I'm going to put my biomass production. Yeah, I know there's a crash site down in the little valley on the down there as well. I do think that there's a fire spitting beast down there as well. So gotta be careful of that. Back.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Okay. So let's clear all this out. If only pulling actual weeds was this easy. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so let's start off with container facing the other direction. We want to go to constructor. I need reinforced plates. Which means I need more screws. I gotta pick up my next milestone. Oh yes, I forgot about that one too. Yeah, I forgot about the other It's been a while since I played. Oh, but like I said, I just want to get back into it because they're doing the full release this year. Well, yeah, I forgot about that second one in the pond. Yeah, there's one in the canyon that I know of. There's one in the pond. Oh. Need a bunch of reinforced plates. Another thing I need to look into is slugs, power slugs, because being able to overclock stuff would be very helpful. Especially that's one kind of strange thing with the pure nodes is you either have to drastically underclock the miners, or you have to overclock everything else connected to the miner to make it efficient. Okay, so I need one constructor. Let's do a second constructor and then another container. And I'm missing rods and plates. Okay. Get some conveyors. So I want this one to convert. Let's go with leaves. Leaves take forever. And convert that into solid biomass. These need power. So let's take all of these leaves that I have in here, of which there are a lot. Those in there. Start getting some solid biomass. Okay. In the meantime, take the wood that I have, because that gets produced fast. Turn this into solid biomass, or biofuel. So I have a little bit on hand. My chainsaw will need some of this. I still need to pick another milestone. Oh. Normally at this point I would go for the awesome sink. So that way I can go to the quartz node to the south or southeast, I think, something like that. I can go to the quartz node, start converting that, or building that up, and converting that into an awesome sync production area. Now that I have because I have so many leaves, the wood gets transferred into biomass very quickly because it's like 20 at a time. Leaves, on the other hand, just take a while. If I had a merger, if I had that built already, I would just have 2 lines that converge into one to make biofuel, but I don't have the merger yet. Yeah. Okay, I need to pick a new... well, there's the merger right there. I almost have enough for it, actually. So... let's go ahead and... I should have enough for it already, actually. So I need a bunch more rods. Need to let that build up a little bit. I got plenty of wire. Rods, and I can get that. I mean, the thing, like, I've already mentioned a bunch of times, I'm very slow. Like, normally, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have even built any of this stuff yet. I would have done everything by hand, because I'm a terrible person. Okay, there's the rest of my rods, and still I like to have some emergency fuel, like you were saying, to maybe kickstart a coal generator or something like that.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
If this was a speed run, I would probably already be on, like, what, tier 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah, no, not at all. It's actually, if it's anything, it's a slow run. That's typically how I end up playing. Okay. So I do have mergers. I have productivity display now. Which is kind of irrelevant. Oh. Okay, I want to go for the awesome sync next. Although I probably should go for this. Get the map, the MAM, the object scanner, another ham slot. Yeah, I should probably go for this one next. Which means I need more plates, I need screws, I need more wire. What tier is that? Yeah, I'd have to... I still haven't even made the space elevator yet. Like I said, I tend to linger probably a little bit too long on the first couple stages. Okay, I have 160 screws. I need 300, so I need more screws. That means I need rods. 100-hour goal. Tedious. Yeah, I mean, again, like I haven't even gotten to trains yet. Again, I'm a perfectionist. I get way bogged down in so much other stuff that, yeah. Alright, so I need plates. Wire. Wire. Did you run out of fuel? Yes, you did. Okay. So some biofuel in there now that we have it. So that's going.
The map has been unlocked. Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Except I don't have any biofuel for it. Yeah, that's the primary thing. I actually end up using biofuel for the chainsaw most of the time. Oh. Okay, so I can get the object scanner now. Okay, so I got this. Ooh, I forgot I got sulfur. Cool. Yeah, pretty much. Oh. Alright, which one broke down? One. These probably ran out of fuel. Yep. Grumble. Okay. Now it's the most fuel. This one. Okay. What milestone is going for now? So I like getting foundations. Let's go ahead and get the foundations. Which need more rods. Concrete, 200 concrete. How long has this one been down? Well, at least it gave me plenty of concrete. Okay. Rods. I don't have any ingots in there. My production is slow. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. So that base building will give me the foundations. I think after that I should go for the awesome sink, start doing quartz related stuff. I think there's a ram pig, whatever it's called, over by the quartz, so I'll have to deal with that with the Xeno Zapper. Once I get all the milestones set here, especially once I get the foundations and stuff, get the awesome sink going, I want to, then I'll make a platform for the space elevator, make the space elevator, and start going from there. I just kind of want to make sure I got biofuel going for all the stuff, all the machines here. I'll make sure I got all of those running. I'm going to be clear cutting this whole area out anyway, so that gives me plenty of biomass. Okay, so I got the rods I need.
Milestone reached.
So tier
You
1
have
is
unlocked
done.
several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
I still got a crap ton of leaves in here. Okay. Okay. Actually, I think I'll take some of the weeds out of here and just start making a little bit of biomass manually just so I can have some. Yeah, I know. Belt speed is surprisingly very big bottleneck in a lot of cases. I guess, especially since leaves actually make pretty quick. Starting to see what you were talking about just doing the biomass to biofuel. That might actually... I didn't realize the leaves produced biomass that quickly. In that case... let's just take that out. Let's... put that in there. Do it that way. We'll just take all of this and... Okay, I didn't realize leaves can... I thought leaves took longer. Oh. Yeah, so once I get some of this going, I might just fill up all the generators with just the regular biomass instead of the solid biofuel for now, just to keep them going for a little bit. And I might actually take a short break just to, I'll go to the bathroom and stuff like that. So let this stuff accumulate for a little bit. Are actually still much better. It's weird to me. Throw some regular biomass in here. Just keep this going. Oh, that's got solid. Never mind. I'll just... It still had like 200 flower petals in it or something like that. 130. So yeah, according to that, it's still 12 flower petals per minute. And I think the biomass is 10. Or wait. Yeah, so I want a better number. Never mind. Okay. So it's like 11:30 right now, okay? Okay. I'll throw the rest of the biomass in there. Okay. There's the heck of it. Okay. Okay, so everything is loaded up. That's going. Okay, everything is going. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. I'll let some of this stuff accumulate for a little bit, and then go with the awesome sink. I'll start doing quartz stuff with the and all that jazz. I don't know how late I'm going to be going tonight, but I'll be going for a little while longer, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, and yeah, go from there. So hang on tight. All right. I am back. Where was I? Oh, yeah. We're trying to get the awesome sink. Okay, so I need more of literally everything. Okay, there's the rods. There's the plates. There's the wire, concrete. Okay.
Milestone
So,
reached.
now I got
You have
that.
been given early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for
Okay.
bonus rewards.
So I need...
Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options,
Okay,
which
so
will be
I need
added
that.
to
I
the
need
awesome store in the future. Go that extra
these.
kilometer.
I need
Go awesome.
constructor. Let's do a couple of foundations. I need conveyor belts. Okay, so a bunch of stuff. One of these. Iron plates. Screws. Which one's a rod? Need 4 separate plates. Okay, let's make a bunch of these. Okay. The concrete for the foundations. Okay. So once I get the... First I need to go to the quartz node, and I need to clear out everything in that area. And so pretty sure there's a critter there that I need to kill off. I need concrete. I need to get enough quartz to do research in the MAM to get the refined quartz crystals. Okay, that's could be good for all of that. Okay. Let's grab a little bit of biofuel. Chainsaw. And let's go make an awesome sink. Oh yeah, you're right. I'll need probably at least 2 biomass burners, which means I need wire. I could bring the MAM with me. I mean, ultimately my goal is to make a walkway from over here to the area with the quartz. Oh, but to get the walkways, I need to actually get the MAM up and running. Because I can make a walkway pretty much straight there. I mean, the other potential, like, I don't know how far the jump pads can launch me. I've never actually really used the jump pads that much. I could do foundation ramps as well. Oh, I just find the walkways to be more aesthetically pleasing. Usually I'll use the ramps for vehicles, and use the walkways for just foot travel. That's just me, though. I should probably have my Xeno Zapper equipped, just in case. Oh, my ankles. It's fine. I don't need those. Where? There it is. Ah, rude. If you could stop hitting me, that'd be great. There we go. Oh. I think it's over in this area. Yeah. Yes, I do like railings. Which also you can get... Where is it? Oh! Rude. We can't be friends. Holy... No. No. Ah! Dang it. I'm gonna die. And it's gonna be bad. Dang it. Well, that was less than pleasant. I should probably get some food. There's some stuff over here that I can use, I think. Where's all of this stuff? Are there like berries and stuff here? Where's all the berries? Where's all the nuts? Where's anything that I can use for food? Well, if I want to be a complete wimp, I could change it to passive or retaliate. But what's the fun in that? Seriously, where is literally all of the food? Ooh, here's a slug. Go ahead and gather that. Oh, dang it. Ah. And radiation. Awesome. Oh, come on.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into fix-it technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Whoa. Did I actually kill the other one? Just making sure. Okay, I actually got grenades. So I thought the other one died somewhere around here. Nope, it didn't die. Cool. Now it did. Cool. And I still haven't found any freaking food. Arm still hurts. Ugh. I need to remember to move it every so often. Okay. Oh wow, that's out of leaves already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, isn't there a Caterium thing like just to the south? Ah, radiation. Over there. Along the road going east. I think I passed that road up here. sulfur there. What the what? I don't like those noises. Ha! Eat it. Alright, where was the remains of the other one? Oh, okay. That's rude. Haha. And I'm still almost dead. Why do I keep... Why are there more? Okay, here's normal Caterium. Which I actually might as well gather, because...
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics.
Berries, okay.
A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Seriously, someone needs to take this and turn it into music. I'll gather up 100 Caterium and then move on. Okay, so uphill. More Caterium. Normal. Seriously, I'm starting to wonder if, like, all of the food has been erased. More east. Open grassy area, okay. Oh. Ooh, here's another slug. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, because I'm wondering if it's because I started the game off in retaliate mode rather than default. Like, I don't know if that affects the amount of like food items that are made in the world. It just, yeah, because I have not seen any food items. Like, normally I see berries and nuts and stuff like that all over the place. And I have not seen any yet. Finding a bunch of slugs, but ah, they're right there. Ah, rude. Especially since I can't see. There's one down. Getting a bunch of animal remains, which I eventually can turn into healing items. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I can understand taking some out, but seriously, it's like it looks like they've taken all of them out. Hey, one berry.
This is one of multiple edibles we have detected in your vicinity which are within approved nutritional and medical categories as established by R&D. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Yeah, except I need to make the object scanner still. I do not want to go under those gas producers. Oh. And of course, I need two. At least I can start researching some of this stuff. Material. Let's make an object scanner. So I need reinforced plates, wire, screws. object scanner, see if I can find something nutritious. Yeah, like I said, like I remember going over, like just right next to the copper nodes, to the west of my hub. I remember there being a bunch of berry bushes and nut bushes and everything there. I remember there being a lot more stuff and a lot more food in general. I don't know where any of it is now. That's right, reinforcements. Cool. So of course I have to find some before I can actually let's try getting over here. Oh, there's a drop there. It's pretty. There's another slug over there. Contrary to popular belief, I don't like breaking my ankles. I say as I jump off another cliff. Of course, I think it's tier what 3 or 4 that you get the upgraded Xeno Zapper. Rude. That was also rude. course, when I do it, it's not rude at all. It's self-defense. So that's the important distinction. Do you mind? I like keeping my face intact. Oh, modular frame. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't like these noises. One thing I'm kind of surprised about is the fact that nobody has made a mod to turn this more into a survival game. Lizard doggo. I'm really surprised by that. And I think it'd be very easy to just make a couple tweaks to the game and turn it into more of a survival-based game, like where you actually have to deal with food and water and temperature and stuff like that. Yeah, seriously, there used to be like nut bushes over here. Now there's just nothing. Let's try looking towards like lakes and rivers. Maybe I can find some of the mushrooms. There's a river. There's another slug. Mind? Trying to not die. Thank you. So I'm trying not to die. Apparently doing a bad job of that. Rude. Great, now I have 2 corpses to gather from. We still haven't found any other food. Yeah, I mean there is an advanced setting. Oh, it's coming from that way. Fucking uranium ore. Oh. I mean, there are settings I can change if I want to, but these are the default settings. These are kind of what I've trying to focus on. bad idea. Like, by a lot. Oh. I want my rebar gun. It's not dead. No reason to make a file or anything like that. It's still alive. Seriously, I want my rebar gun. Ah. Dang it. Wait, you can slide? When did this happen? How do you slide? Eat it! Okay, that was significantly better. Yeah, never knew I could do that. Mushroom! Okay, lizard doggo I will not attack. And berries that are floating in space because physics are optional. Yeah, once you start saying go 180, that's beyond my skill. At least currently. Okay. Gave me some health at least. That was almost hazardous. Just spent all this time trying to regain health just to almost lose a bunch of it. haven't found any nuts. But at least now I can actually track them. Okay. So at least I'm back up to full health. Oh. Okay. Is there something else I want to try to get? This will be helpful. Yeah, I know I can get the jump pads. I've never used the jump pads. I don't know like what kind of distance they can give me. I mean, I know the eventually I can get the hyper tubes and everything like that. Oh. Here, might as well get that.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Okay, I still want to try to get the awesome sink. What else do I have here? Not much. As much as I would like. That's a very creative way of solving that problem. There. Get up the hill. Erg. Yeah, I found the quartz. The problem is there's an alpha there that killed me immediately. So that's why I'm trying to find food now, so that I can heal myself while I'm fighting. There's berries. two of them over here. Rude. See if we can just gather up a bunch of these mushrooms, since the better healing items. Here's the sulfur. Oh, it was not dead. Now it is. How many of these do I have? 10 of them? Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can get to this quartz. I need more reach. Hi. Oh, that's gonna be sucky. Dang it. Really, it's less of an issue about the fall and more so an issue of the fact that there's a bunch of stuff down here, and it's going to take a while for me to get back up there. Yet another thing that I didn't know. Ah, bastards. There's a bunch of them. Super rude. Come at me, bro. I'm firing too late. You jerk! You should be dead. There we go. There's my coal. Eventually when I get coal production. Alright, it is time to cheese. You can die anytime. It'd be helpful. There we go. Still not dead. What are you gonna do now? Okay. All right. That took significantly longer than it should have. But it is now time. Oh, where's my crate? There it is. All right, let's clear it up. Jeez. That whole process took far longer than it should have. Yeah, I know the chainsaw is probably a little bit excessive, but considering most of the stuff can be picked up by hand. But whatever. Alright. Okay, once I get this area, immediate area cleared out, then I can start building stuff. Okay. All right, let's start with the miner. Let's do a couple foundations. What the heck happened over there? Power. Okay. And I want constructor. That might be too steep. And let's do a couple more foundations to throw of it. And then I can finally do the awesome sink. Okay. I'm gonna need biomass burners. Ah. Two of them. Power pole. Okay, I need two power poles. Okay. Now actually I need to gather some of this quartz. Let's get like 100 quartz. I'll
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Right. Once I get the quartz, I can take that to the MAM, start doing that whole process. I need to get some more biofuel. I just gathered a bunch of leaves and wood and stuff, so I can start the biofuel production up again. And then from there, Furbies. Okay. Okay. And I have the... I mean, I have the miner there, I just don't have power. I wanna get another stack of biofuel. Like, while I'm running, just run and gather. Multitasking. Running back to my base and getting a bunch of leaves. Okay, I have the generators. I want to get the fuel. Again, my neuroses are on full display right now. I have a lot. I will admit I have a lot of flower petals. I mean, this is what I expect. I expect people to be, like, just yelling at the monitors, like, why don't you, why? But this is also why I don't, like, why I don't play competitive shooters and stuff like that, because there's, if I, like, so, for my podcast, we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be talking about the finals this weekend. And, the short of it is, it's a great game. I suck at it, and thus I'm not a fan. But that's entirely a me thing. Okay. That's still going. Making stuff again. Okay. Let's go around and stock stuff back up. Okay, so these are out. So back up and mining. Okay, so all those are stocked up with biofuel. Let's get some more for the awesome sink. And I can finally get that up and running. So that way I can start getting that stuff going. Distance by using F. Oh. People and all of your smart ideas. Could just use the flower petals. Don't have any more in there. But I am currently holding 479 health. So. Alright, let's run back over there. We'll get that up and running. Be able to let my production lines work a little bit over here. I got a little 500 now. Oh, yeah. No, I did not do the quartz and the MAM yet. Thank you for reminding me. Not OSHA approved. Okay. Quartz. That's the one I want right there. So now I can go there, I can make the quartz crystals, and then I can, to make the quartz crystals, I can start the production of that up. It's gonna be great when I get back over there and the creatures respawn in that area. Noises. Great. It's possible. Awesome. Oh, that is a cliff. I'm not where I want to be. I don't like noises. Oh, yep, there he is. Standing right over there, like a jerk face. Time to cheese. Take. It's a really good thing that he does not understand the concept of jumping. Thank you. Okay, now we don't have to worry about him. Okay. Split stack. Send that to quartz crystals. Alright. This is making stuff now. I got the faster belts on it too, so that's helpful. Except it's still just restricted by this, which I gotta get. I gotta do the overclocking for that. But it's accumulating tickets now. Again, that process took way longer than it needed to. So I still got to make the awesome shop, but I can do that over by my main base if I want to. Realistically, what I should probably do is in between the constructor and the awesome sink, I should probably put a container, storage container. So that way, if there's things I want to put in there other than just the quartz crystals, I can just put them in that way. But yep, this is gonna start accumulating tickets. Walkways and all that jazz, and I can work on it as I go. But with that done, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night there. Had some fun adventures trying to kill that stupid thing. The whole process took far longer than it should have, but whatever. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. So, everyone in chat, thank you very much for joining me. Hope I was engaging and entertaining. Hope you guys had some fun seeing me slowly lose my mind. Uh, but everyone, have a great night. I'll be back Sunday night on for the Part Time Gamers podcast. We're going to be talking about the finals, finishing up this month of our team-based shooters. Uh, yes, that is true. Any production is good production. Efficiency comes later. Yes, I agree. Uh, that's the problem. Like again, what I've been trying to work on is focus on the production now, work make it better later because I can reconstruct everything as much as I want. But again, yeah, thanks for the advice. Thanks for the hints like the sliding and stuff like that. And I'll yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. It's late. It's 1 o'clock here, so like I said, I'll be back Sunday night for the Part Time Gamers podcast, finishing up our monthly theme of team shooters, and then next Sunday we're gonna be doing our game night for the Part Time Gamers, and we're gonna be doing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. So keep everyone updated on that. But everyone, have a great night, and I will see you all next time. Later.